What up? I'm here with Star Music Media, interviewing STALLEY 330.
And that's all.
Let me go ahead and ask you. You ever bet on the Maslin McKinley game in Vegas?
Nah. Man, I bet with some friends, but I never bet in Vegas.
Yeah, that's the only high school game bet on in Vegas.
Yeah. It's important, man. Right. It's important that y'all come to Maslin and catch one of them games too if you're a real football fan.
Right, that's where it all started. Walking distance. We can walk to where it started.
Yeah, exactly.
How you feel about the Browns?
The Browns, man, I love them. Die-hard Browns fan.
Right.
We winning the Super Bowl this year.
Right here.
We coming for that trophy, man. That's it.
So how you feel about LeBron?
The Browns is winning the Super Bowl every year to me, though. But love for LeBron too, man. He representing the 330. He doing it well down in South Beach, man. I hope he bring home another trophy this year. I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from Ohio, especially this area, you know what I mean? I'm rooting for you, man.
I always say LeBron equal the whole NBA. I'm sorry.
Nah, LeBron the best player on this planet. You know what I mean? And he right from here. So
you remember the parties at the Boot?
Yeah, of course. The Boot Scoop Saloon.
The reason a lot of stuff don't excite me because this guy had 3,000 people parties for us when he was like 14, 15, 16.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So it's dope, man. It's you know, like I said, man, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for this area, you know, to have somebody like him to be able to represent us on a national scale, you know what I mean? So it's good, I ain't mad.
Your American dream changed much?
My American dream, man, it changes daily, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, depends on what I accomplish for the day, and it also depends on, you know, how I'm feeling. But definitely still got a lot of dreaming, got a lot of dream accomplishing, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of goals that I want to accomplish, but you know, every day something gets a little bit, I'm after something else, I should say.
Could you tell me the secret of what pick you and Rick Ross both use? Because I heard him say that him and LeBron,
use the same pick. Yeah.
Him and LeBron got the same whips.
Yeah.
Him and Wade live on the same strip.
Right.
What type of pick you use?
Man, I got my own pick actually. It's a STALLEY pick that I did a collaboration with Goodwood NYC, man. Make sure y'all go online, Goodwood NYC, and pick you up one of them for all my bearded brothers or for my ladies with long hair, whatever, you know what I mean? Or if you got an afro, whatever you need, you know what I'm saying?
My brother just cut mine.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? You can get one of them STALLEY picks.
What's the best thing you learned from the 330?
Man, that pride that we have, you know what I mean? That passion, that drive, that never giving up, just staying strong, you know, putting the wind behind your back, you know what I mean, and going out in that blaze, you know, not listening to people, the doubters and the naysayers, because, you know, we all have those, you know what I'm saying, but just getting that thick skin and just going out and just believing in myself and doing what I love, and that's it.
All right, how you feel about that 330 music scene?
Man, I love it. It's coming up. I'm proud to see a lot of artists, you know what I mean, coming up and believing in themselves and starting to, you know, try to put this music out, you know what I'm saying? Right. Just stay true to yourself, stay in your heart and make good, positive music, man. Leave that negativity alone because negativity will never get you anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But just stay true to you and make that good music, man, and you're going to be heard.
This is a question I've always wanted to know, and it's like the biggest secret.
Right.
Why is Maslin called the Milk?
Oh man, we call it the Milk. You know, me personally, I feel like it's called the Milk because, you know, we milking it for whatever we can get. We have limited resources. It's like a cow, you know what I mean? Like you gonna milk it until it's dry, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we get, and that's where I feel like the milk came from, and that's my definition of the milk, because being from a small town like Maslin, in an area where there is limited resources, we make do what we do and we make it work, you know what I'm saying? And we get everything out of it that we can.
What direction you see your music going, and what do you want us and me as a fan to learn from it?
Man, I just want people to learn a little bit about our area, you know, the 330, since we haven't had a lot of artists from not only just our area, but from Ohio in general that have been able to touch the hip-hop scene, you know what I mean? It's probably maybe a handful of us that really have had national exposure, you know what I mean, and the light to shine on the world from this little area. So I definitely try to bring in my music, our lifestyle, what we like to do, what we like to eat, how we like to dress, how we like to chill, you know what I'm saying? If you into cars like myself, you know, we got the plants, the Ford, the GM plants, you know.
Yeah.
That's something that my parents and my, older homies and stuff worked in those factories. So I like to share that culture, you know what I mean, with the world, and that's what I want people to get from the music. And of course, positivity. Of course, I want people to feel inspired and you know, like they can do what I'm doing, you know what I mean, because it is possible. And it's sometimes you're not even just being a rapper, but doing what you're doing, you know, doing interviews, being an educator, you know what I mean, being a teacher, a professor, being a doctor, a lawyer, whatever it is, you know, I just want people to really feel like they can do something other than being in the streets hustling or being negative and hateful against each other, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I really want you to get from the music.
My younger homies, from Milwaukee.
Okay.
You want me to ask you a little bit more about your song, Raise Your Weapon?
Yeah.
Like, I know the message, you know what I mean, but like, tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I mean, Raise Your Weapons it kind of sums up everything I just said, you know what I mean? Just getting the youth up and not at arms literally, but just, man, believing in yourself and standing for what you believe and not taking no for an answer, you know what I mean? Like, show up at those people's door if you're displeased with the way the books are at the school, or if you're displeased with the way the cops are treating you on these corners, you know what I mean? You just want to hang out and have fun, you know what I mean? Then stand together, be united, and cause a riot, but a peaceful, you know, impactful, powerful riot when I say that, you know what I mean? Have something to stand by and stand up for, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Raise Your Weapons is all about.
What's been one of your biggest obstacles and what is it today?
Man, one of my biggest obstacles is just, I guess it's just staying strong, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you as a human being, you have weak moments, you know what I'm saying? And you just gotta stay strong, and you gotta stay in, you know, and believe in yourself. Staying true sounds easy to do, but when you get into the music business and stuff like that, you can sometimes get pulled every which way. But just staying strong, staying focused, staying humble, you know what I mean? And just keeping that into your heart. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. And that's what I do. And it was difficult, but now it's smooth sailing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am. I know what I want. I've been through what I want, but I stay focused on it, and I'm staying focused on it.
Well, I got you on the camera. All right, I love the track with Ray Jr.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
So, it's an instant clap.
Yeah, no, that's.
You gonna do anything with the bow or the Pez or Kells?
Yeah, man. I'm with whoever want to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Ray reached out to me. He's a good dude. You know what I mean? Like we kicked it a couple times, and I consider him a friend, a homie now, and we always partners. You know,
big
from
homie.
here on. Yeah, exactly. You know, they're big homies. So at the end of the day, I like to work with friends. You know what I mean? I like to work with people I like and I have something in common with, and that just makes the music that much fun. Or you know, it makes the music funner, and it also makes the music more, I guess, natural. You know what I mean? That's a better word than funner. You know what I mean? But it just makes the music and the chemistry natural, and so yeah, definitely. And whoever wants to work, reach out, man.
And this guy is genius, man. 330.
Nah, thank you, man.
Like,
I appreciate that.
People don't understand, man. But I mean, like, for real, everybody just gotta stay focused. Like you said, everything that you said, this guy's a genius.
Yeah. So y'all stay focused. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all for repping, hold me down, giving me the opportunity, you know, to speak on it and to speak to the people. And I just want everybody to know, man, stay focused, stay sharp. And stay humble, man. Humble yourselves, man. Not everything is competition. Not everything is being better than the next man. Sometimes you got to unite with them and make that movement even stronger. You know what I'm saying? So stay focused, man. Keep making your music. Don't let nobody tell you how to make your music. And much success to whoever's trying.